We have left Chattanooga today and we have come up to beautiful Ellijay, Georgia. And of course, you can't come to Ellijay, especially in the fall, and not find yourself at an apple orchard. And that's where we are this morning, talking with Josh Aaron. He has Aaron Family Orchards. The family goes back to your great-great-grandparents?
Just great-grandparent.
This was their land.
It was.
So when you travel through this part of North Georgia, Josh, you kind of find history meeting modern day.
You do, and that's kind of what this, my vision for this orchard is turning into. As you can see behind us, all these smaller apple trees, as we transition from a semi-dwarf size orchard into a fully dwarf high-density orchard. Keeping my great-grandparents' legacy alive with the fruit trees and all the activities up here, but adding in the more modern sense with how orchards are moving towards, especially with sustainability.
I've learned a lot about you as you and I have walked up and down these muddy banks to get down here to this pretty spot. So you're 28 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what you're doing is you yourself have this orchard that's just about 6 acres and change. So these dwarf varieties that you're talking about, that's going to be your key to success because it gives you that full mature apple with less space used.
Correct. Less space used. Up front, the inputs were higher, but as the orchard matures, the inputs are going to be lower per acre.
You're a visionary.
You
have to be. So the trees behind us are really, you're able to pick a few, but we are not yet to the season where folks can come and pick on their own yet.
Not yet. We're hoping for the next couple of years where people have the opportunity to come out and pick. And with the few apples I've been out there, we've had a few families stop in, and I'll just say, here you go, here's a bag, go ahead. They're not going to be pretty, they're going to be small, but have fun.
So you and your brother have a lot of memories on this land. Y'all were talking about kids playing when it looked a lot different than this.
Me, my brother, and my sister, we grew up here. We watched how this area has changed so much in the past, since I've been alive, 28 years. Mm-hmm. And, we all have memories and we all love this place, and they come out and help almost whenever I ask, and that helps out a lot.
Well, I kind of wanted to bring that up a little bit because, you turn the radio on a country radio station these days and you'll hear a song about the love of the land and wanting to hold on to the land. So here you are at 28, your career was taking you in a bit of a different path, and you were afraid that what has been in your family might not last. So you chose to come back here and make this viable.
I did. Agriculture is a hard industry to get started in. And, it was one of those things, right after COVID, a lot of people's eyes got opened with, what mattered in life. And this land and the legacy and what it could be, what it is going to be, that's what opened my eyes, and that's what mattered to me. And being able to give people a high quality product, a safe product, and a local product, that's what's important to me now.
You're also supporting other people with a similar mindset. So when you shop the store up there, the country store, some of the products that you have in there, you're purchasing from small business owners in the area.
We are. We're trying to keep things as local as we can. If we don't grow it, if we can't make it, I want to be able to support someone that still meets that mission of being local, being safe, and being a spot where people can get high quality stuff and make amazing lifelong memories.
So you can tell that we were city come to country this morning because as we set up the cameras, we began talking about the different varieties of apples, and all of us said, "Oh, do you do Honeycrisp?" And you, of course, said,
We would love to. We really would. It's hard to grow down here.
But what we did find out is what their favorite apple is. So what is it that your brother said he likes?
My brother's favorite apple is an Arkansas Black, which is an heirloom variety that we've been growing for a while. My favorite one is a new variety that we're actually going to be growing here. I say a new variety. It's been around for a while, but it's getting newer to this area. It's called a Crimson Crisp, which is this really pretty red, sweet tart apple.
Do you have to be an Alabama fan to eat it?
No.
Okay. Because we are in Georgia country, that's right. Just wanted to clarify that. So that's available yet, or it's going to be?
It's available now.
Okay.
Yep.
So talking about these different varieties, that's part of the fun when people do stop and they're browsing. And he's got pumpkins, by the way, in there that they've grown, and lots of things that you'll see. Do you guide people towards the best apple to buy for the purpose of using it?
I do. We have a lot of people that come in and, they'll just say, hey, I'm looking for a good eating apple. We have other people that say, hey, I'm wanting to make 100 quarts of applesauce. What do I need? And, depending on what they're looking for, I'll point at, 2 or 3 different varieties that I have in the store. Or if they're wanting to can, I'll say, hey, we have a bin of seconds in the back, and we can box up some of those, and that way you can can till your heart's happy.
I don't know how much you can hear on the microphones, but behind us up that hill is a pretty busy, I guess it's a highway.
State Highway 52.
State Highway. But where we're looking now, what you look out on is this beautiful hillside with the apple trees growing. There's a house up there. And everywhere I point to you and I've said, oh, what's that? What's that? It's somebody in your family.
Yep.
This is the Aaron family.
It is.
You think your great-grandparents would be proud?
I hope so. We're moving in that direction, I think.
Well, we're awfully glad that you came home. And thanks for opening yourself up to us this morning. We appreciate it.
Of course, and thank y'all.
Here's where you can come and enjoy the Aaron family orchards. Find out what's your favorite. Maybe it's going to be the Crimson Crisp. Maybe it's going to be the Arkansas Black. Do I have that right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, maybe it'll be something else. Great to see you.
Great to see you.